Hey ladies, welcome back to another video of Queenhood. So today's video is actually a softer, more in-depth conversation about something that is so important that I realize most financial coaches may not talk about. Queenhood was created as a space for women to transform their lives. And in order to transform, there must be a period or a space of relaxation. There must be a period or a space of sacredness to acknowledge where you are and where you're going. So, what we're talking about today is how to create a space for your abundance to flow freely. So, I know you're probably thinking in your head, Coach Bree, a space? I don't have any more rooms in my home. I don't really have privacy. You may have kids, a husband, a wife, significant other, whatever the case may be, but the space I'm talking about today is actually a mental space in order for you to shift your paradigm to a different vibrational frequency. See, abundance, it can meet us exactly where we are as long as we are willing to shift our thoughts so that we can gradually shift our actions and shift the flow of abundance to us. And this starts with mindful meditation. No one's saying that you have to sit in a corner and, play music and chant and hum and everything of that nature. It's nothing wrong with that, trust me. Every now and then your girl gets a cute little going on, right? To get my mind together. But it's mostly about becoming mindful of your everyday thoughts, right? So the life that you're currently living is simply a reflection of where your subconscious mind is shifted. And where your subconscious mind is can always elevate, but you must become mindful of increasing the thoughts that you think inside your head. So in that sacred space, right? In this sacred space, it is ever growing. It is ever present. It is always there with you because again, the sacred space is in your mind. So in that sacred space, begin to become mindful, right? Mindful of those thoughts that when things aren't going well or you look at your bank account, are you thinking, oh man, I don't have enough money? Or are you thinking in your head, I'm a money magnet. I now have more than I need. I'm simply awaiting for everything else to align to me in due time. When you become mindful of your thoughts, you begin to shift how it is that you think about yourself. You begin to shift how it is that you view your current perspective. And whether you're viewing it from a positive state or from a negative state, becoming mindful in your thoughts is a way to be able to clear up and ensure that that sacred space needed for the flow of abundance is clean and clear. The next part that you really want to focus in on that sacred space is affirmations, right? You have to affirm to yourself on a constant in order to shift your mentality, in order to shift your abundance, in order to shift the flow, right? I like to think of the flow of money or the flow of abundance as like a faucet, right? And right there where that knob is for the faucet is simply how it is that you have affirmed yourself, right? And an example of where you currently stand in how it is that you affirm yourself is, again, when you open up your bank account, when you see that particular number there, are you excited? And even if it's not the direct number that you want, are you still excited for what it is that you have? Or are you thinking in your head, oh man, I need more money, I don't have enough. That is the perfect example for you to become mindful and to begin to become cognitively aware of how it is that you affirm yourself. That is the perfect time for you to affirm yourself on a higher level. And basically, back to the water faucet example, when you affirm positively, so basically, you know what? I don't have all the money that I want in my account, but I know it's flowing to me. I know it's a money magnet. I know I'm a money magnet. You've now set the precedent and a foundation for that faucet to turn. No one's saying that the faucet is just gonna turn and woo, all the water is gonna come out and the abundance is just gonna begin to flow to you and it's just gonna be super amazing. It will happen like that, and I'm speaking from experience. But what I do want you to know is that if you're in a space, right, where your abundance is not flowing freely to you, remember that your mind is that faucet. And as you become mindful and as you begin to affirm yourself mentally, you simply turn that faucet on a little bit, right? And you will start to see some stream of abundance flowing to you, right? You will start to see that bank account increase. You will start to see opportunities come to you, because that's one thing that I've learned also in coaching financially, is that abundance, it's not always a monetary thing. Sometimes an abundance is a group of females or a group of anybody, whatever your niche market is, that you can simply help. And it may not be for free, but we all know that as you give, you naturally receive. But with that flow of abundance, right, and as you affirm yourself to begin to turn that faucet so that the abundance starts to flow, you will see those opportunities really begin to flow to you. And I want you to, again, remember, we are talking about a sacred space, your mind. You have to, clean up that sacred space on a daily. It's a constant configuration, ensuring that that faucet is exactly where it is that it needs to be, that it's flowing, that as soon as something comes up that could possibly clog up the faucet, right, which is clogging up the flow of abundance, that you are mindful of whatever the thought is, and that you put a positive affirmation right there to ensure that the abundance continues to flow. And to top all of this off, the main part, which is last, but the last shall be first and the first shall be last, right, is visualization. When you begin to view your mind as that sacred space, when you begin to view or use your vision of your financial freedom as the precedent or the blueprint of how it is that you will begin to think, you will see that sacred space flowing with abundance. You will see your mind flowing with abundance, flowing with opportunities, which will naturally begin to increase your personal value and also increase your wealth. So I want you to know, the flow of abundance is here for you, right? You just got to become mindful. You have to start to positively affirm yourself, and also remember to use your vision as the blueprint of the life that it is that you desire. Queens, if you're ready to transform, if you are ready to gain that financial coach that will take your abundance to the next level, give me a call. See me over at queenhoodfinance.com, and if you're ready to shift, I totally look forward to working with you. I'll see you ladies later.